This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 13th of November. I'm James Spann. Another very cold night tonight, but we warm up nicely by the weekend, and we might wrap up the weekend with some stormy weather around here as the pattern flips very quickly. Let's go to some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. We'll start with the Tuscaloosa Skycam. Can't find a cloud in the Alabama sky today, and that air is bone dry. The dew point at Fort Payne this afternoon, 3 degrees. That is as dry as it gets. That's a Skycam coming from Cheaha State Park. And on the Alabama Gulf Coast, it was cold there this morning. The low at the Skycam site there was 33.9 degrees. Pretty amazing for the middle of November. The trough that brought the cold air moving off the East Coast, and the pattern beginning to flip. We're going to see a moderating trend beginning tomorrow afternoon, but tonight again very cold. This afternoon, 46 at Fort Payne and Cullman. Birmingham managing 50. But again, after tonight, we'll start a warm-up tomorrow. And you can see off to the west of here, it's near 60 around Denver and Goodland, Kansas, and places like that. And by the time the weekend gets here, we'll expect low 70s. That'll feel pretty good. But still tonight, freeze warnings for almost all the deep south. The freeze likely all the way down to the Gulf Coast. But as the pattern changes, look at this. Convective outlook on day 5, which is Sunday. A severe weather risk for cities like Little Rock, Cape Girardeau, Paducah, and Memphis. Those storms will come in here Sunday night, early Monday. Odds of severe weather in Alabama at this point look fairly small. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. That's valid through Monday morning of next week, suggesting rain amounts of about 3/4 to 1 inch. And the bulk of that will be Sunday night, into very early Monday. All right, model fans, let's take a look. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. You can see how the whole pattern is beginning to change, with troughing beginning to form out across the Plain States. But down below that will be sunny. We'll start the day in the middle 20s. By the way, Birmingham's official low this morning was 24. We missed a record by 2. And if we hit 24 tomorrow morning, that will tie the record. The record for the 14th of November is 24, set back in 1986. But tomorrow afternoon, we should go back in the 50s. And on Friday, a south wind kicks in, and we should see low to mid-60s. And moisture levels begin to rise. The GFS really not showing much, but look at the high-res NAM. This is 9 o'clock Friday morning, and in the warm air advection pattern, it's got showers around here. So we'll introduce a small chance of a shower during the day Friday, and we'll kind of fine-tune that as it gets closer. I don't think it rains a lot. A lot of places will not get wet, but out of respect to this, we'll mention just the chance of a shower. And the same thing on Saturday. We'll have a good south wind. I think most of the day will be dry, and I think most places will not have rain. But there could be a shower somewhere on Saturday. And the warm-up continues. We'll be pushing 70 by Saturday afternoon. But for the Auburn-Georgia game, I don't think rain's going to be a problem. The chance of rain, not zero, but any showers few and far between. Alabama plays over in Starkville Saturday night. I guess there could be a shower there, but the better rain chances hold off until Sunday. In fact, this is Sunday. Pretty decent trough coming in across the Plain States. It's digging and amplifying. Down below that at midday Sunday, there's a surface low southeast of Des Moines, Iowa, with a trailing front. And you can see why there is some concern for severe weather potential in cities like Memphis and Little Rock in advance of that front. We'll go to Sunday night. The surface low races very far north up into Canada. We've got the trailing cold front coming through here with a band of showers and storms. And then by Monday at midday, this is Monday at noon, the showers are out of here, and we start to turn cooler with a new 1,040 millibar high over Montana coming down the pike. So the GFS is kind of suggesting the main chance of rain Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and ending very early Monday morning. Now, the European's a little slower. This is valid at 6 o'clock Monday morning, and it's got the batch of showers and storms coming in here. So we'll probably leave the chance of a storm in there through early Monday morning, but it might end earlier than this. And you can see the European is suggesting rain amounts for that 6-hour window will be about 1/2 to 1 inch. Severe weather possibilities? I don't think so. If the timing is correct, if this main band of storms comes in here Sunday night, there is hardly any surface-based instability. The capes are minimal. This is midnight Sunday night. Now, the shear numbers have come up a little bit. This is the bulk shear in the lower 5,000 feet. You got 30 knots, so that might mean some sustained updrafts. But with the lack of buoyancy, severe weather would seem to be just a very low-end possibility. But again, it's something we'll watch as we get closer. Tuesday of next week, hey, turn colder. I don't think we get out of the 40s with a strong north wind. That'll be a blustery day, kind of like yesterday. And Wednesday's going to be cold Wednesday morning. I think we'll do 20s again. Mid-20s are likely, kind of like what we have going on right now. And there's a look at the anomalies Wednesday morning. And you can see temperatures way below average, 15 to 20 degrees below average over much of the eastern U.S. as we endure that next shot of cold air for the middle of next week. All right, let's go deeper in the month. This is the 25th of November. This is the Monday before Thanksgiving. The GFS brings a cold front through here with a batch of showers. This is Wednesday the 27th, the biggest travel day of the year. And if this is right, the weather would be cool and dry here. Good travel weather. The main rain and snow issues back in the northwest United States. And the end of the forecast, the 29th, this is Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Trough coming into the plain states. We'd have a south wind kicking in. We'd start to warm up a little bit, but if that happens to be correct, we would be dry. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.